Howdy, everybody. It's Mr. Cooper. It's a great day for American history. I wanted to take a minute on this video to walk you guys through what we're kind of hoping you can get done on this rough draft. Obviously, it is a rough draft. The idea is that you can do all of your writing on the rough draft before you transfer anything to your final copy or your booklet. So if you look at the rough draft and you make a copy of it, which we really encourage you to, you can see there's a little box in here for almost every page that needs to be on your final booklet. So page 1 is going to be Who is America in 1800. If you haven't seen my video on that, you should definitely click on that. I kind of explained that there, but that's page number 1. And then page number 2 is kind of self-explanatory. There's not a lot of writing that needs to go onto it. So you don't need to have a rough draft for that. It should just be a timeline of all of our land acquisitions, and it's pretty well in the directions of what needs to happen on that page. So we don't have a spot for page 2 in your booklet on this rough draft here. But the rest of it, we have spots for major event number 1, number 2, and number 3. So if you think about it, this should be page number 1 right here. Page number 2 is the one that I just talked about, the timeline one. And then page 3 should be right here. Page 4, page 5, page 6 is going to be Who is America in 1850. And then I don't have a spot in here for page 7 either, because that's just the back side of the booklet, and that should be just an about the author kind of a page. So what I really wanted to take the bulk of this video talking about was what to do with these major event rough draft. In the rough draft here, what to do in these major events. So as you can see in the box that I have right here, I describe an event that I think is important. This is one of the events, the major events that I'm choosing that I think changed America from who she was in 1800 to 1850, right? And the idea here is that you need to have, and not that you need to color code it, but I just wanted to make it obvious to you guys, you need to have a description of the event, right? Tell me what happened and when it happened and how it happened a little bit. Tell me the background information about it. And then the green part here is talking about whether or not it's positive or negative change for America, kind of my final judgment on it. I think it's overall positive that this happened, right? And I kind of tell my story that way. Remember that you're going to want to throw in a little bit of complexity. I threw in a question here that I think adds to the complexity a little bit of it. It doesn't just say, it's all going to be great because we got all this land and then we went and explored it. There's a little hint of complexity in this sentence right here. It's just a question. I want to encourage you guys to make sure you're not just saying, yeah, everything was great, America was awesome because we got more land or we explored more land. Make sure that you're making a complex character, and that's you kind of want to do that in there. Again, refer to the rubric on the whole thing to know that you're going to have to develop a complex character there. And that's basically what you'd want to do. You need to find 3 events like this one, the Lewis and Clark expedition. You need to find major event number 1, major event number 2, major event number 3. Talk about what they are and then how they're impacting America and changing America from the character she was in 1800 to the one that she is becoming all the way in 1850. And then when you're done with these, of course, you can transfer them over to your book. And you have the option of course, to write it out by hand, or later on we can kind of show you how to take what you've typed on here and kind of work the margins on it so that you can print it out and put that into your final booklet if you have bad handwriting. So hope this is helpful. Happy Wednesday. Merry Christmas. Goodbye.